Hello Aviation 542, my name is Justin Berggren. I'm tuning in from the sunny state of Nevada. I am married to my beautiful wife Emily. We have 3 dogs, all Australian Shepherds, Finn, Colt, and Fox. So typically you'll find my wife and I at any local golf course, at the lake swimming, out on a hike, pretty much enjoying nature. I'm a CFII at a local flight school, and I am working on the Master's Science for Aeronautics, kind of in the fast track. I should be done hopefully by the end of August. So I've always had a fascination with aviation ever since growing up. I like to tell people that ever since elementary school, my first research project was on Charles Lindbergh with the Spirit of St. Louis, and so from a very young age, it's always been a subject that's really captured my attention. In high school, I was a wildland firefighter for the U.S. Forest Service, Mount Baker Snoqualmie National Forest, and got to deal with a lot of safety management there and a lot of leadership roles. And so, like I said, I was a Type 2 wildland firefighter, and I ended up working there 4 seasons, so I became one of the guys that would start training the newer employees. And, safety first and leadership. Leading by setting an example was key. So I got to college, and I initially started with wildlife, and going from this doing aspect to this learning, I didn't really love it. And so I switched to economics, switched to computer science, just couldn't find anything I liked. So my girlfriend at the time, my wife and I met freshman year of college. Now together 9 years, married, coming up on 5. But anyways, she said, well, what have you always been into? So I told her the story about elementary school. All my projects growing up were some sort of aspect of aviation. So she said, well, what about becoming a pilot? Whether it be professional or personal. And so we go to the airport. I got that $75 intro flight, caught the bug, and pursued my private. After getting my private pilot, I decided to join the Army as a Black Hawk helicopter mechanic, and the goal was to go walking warrant to become a helicopter pilot. Due to an unfortunate injury after a couple years in the military, I was discharged, and so when we had the opportunity to move from Fort Drum, which is upstate New York, we said let's move to Nevada, the middle of the desert, get some sunshine. And so we moved here. I got my instrument, my commercial, CFI, I became a corporate pilot for flying an SR-22 for a local construction group. Unfortunately, I got laid off due to the coronavirus. Construction-based company, we use the plane to wine and dine clients, which of course through these times, nobody needs that. So their newest employee, and I was let go. But anyways, I went back to CFI, and thankfully haven't been slowing down at all for that. We've been busy as ever. But I would like to get into corporate flying again. I really enjoyed that. Eventually down the road into test flying aircraft, and then aerial firefighting, I think is my ultimate goal, kind of full circle there, getting back to the Forest Service. Also, I'd enjoy airport safety management, NTSB or FAA role of some sort. So some things I'd like to learn from this course is how I can improve personal learning strategies and to be a better leader in aviation. Setting a good example for others to follow. So not someone just telling people what to do, but showing them how I do it myself. So teaching students safety strategies to help mold the future of aviation and future aviators, maintaining safety consciousness, learning how to stay up to date with current aviation advances. So that's always been that's something that has been a struggle in the past. I'm still in the game quite a bit with CFI, so there's quite a bit that we are learning as things change. And then better applying a biblical worldview to my teachings to everyone. So Philippians 2:3, don't be selfish, don't try to impress others, be humble, thinking of others as better than yourself. Really resonates with me for leadership. Thank you.